After months of demolition, repairs, drywall dust, and non-stop work, this abandoned house is finally starting to look like a home again. We were able to get this place for free after it had been sitting empty and forgotten for years. And since the beginning, our whole family is rebuilding it for my sister Betty from the ground up. This week, we're finishing the walls, priming the entire house, and putting the first real color on these rooms. And what happened next completely transforms this space, and Betty finally gets to see her home come back to life. So last week, we got you guys all caught up on where we were with the drywall work, finally getting all of the main portion of the house taped, textured, looking good. My sister's been priming things, it looks great, but we still have to finish the bathroom. We can go ahead and slap some joint compound on all the joints in this room here so that we can start working on getting this tape and texture part all out of our way. Try and get one of those awesome super close-ups. I mean, my skills with this have improved a little bit. Still not great though. Be sure to fill my joint first. And then of course, tape placed. A couple of finger presses in, even though I don't think it needs it. Get a little mud back on top of it. Clean off the sand real quick because we don't need it that long. Put that with the other. Getting mud just on the end. Kind of take the mud I've got on the top and spread it. Again, I'm probably not doing this 100% like a professional or anything like that, but the concept is there. And we bed that tape. Bed that tape. This is a short one. We're going to go the whole length in one direction. Move the falling things out of the way. Looks pretty good. Clean up these edges. Cleaning up these edges now kind of makes the sanding faster. That's the basics. I don't see anywhere where it's going to bubble, so that's not horrible. Iconic moment. Look, everybody, it's iconic moment is Stephanie. She's actually gonna wear it. Oh shit. She's here to help. She loves painting, don't you?
No.
See? Everybody who sees this color, remember, we don't live here.
She picked the color because she wants it to be calming.
Apparently this is calming.
That's what she was.
I'm getting stressed looking at it.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do that wood all the way across.
Oh my.
Woo! It is very pretty. Really light.
Oh my.
It's pretty. Remember, push good.
I'm using that new 10-bit color system, so hopefully this shows up good.
This should be good. Let me see it.
It smells like bubble gum.
It smells like bubble gum?
Yeah.
I want to go walk in and see it. That is baby blue. It's supposed to be called seafoam something. Sea
Seafoam?
green. Sea green. See some, no, see.
Baby, what's the name of the color on the side? Just read the.
Anything.
It's see something.
So it's not this one.
It's on the side of this usually. What does it say?
Oh, I'm painting.
I can't see that.
Beachside Drive.
Oh, beach.
Beach side drive.
So it is this one.
Isn't that kind of pretty? We gotta get closer to the top. That is kind of pretty.
So what's this roller for?
That's probably for
Go
something.
to the top. I thought you didn't want her to touch the top.
Yeah.
We don't, but we gotta cut it in with a brush, I guess.
Yeah.
There's some zebra brushes right
I
there.
say we got new ones right here.
It's not
Zebras.
You know, it's not bad. It really isn't. It does.
Get the
look-
big one that says cut in.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does look calming.
Yeah. Huh?
Should I be a close up on it? The color. Kind of what it looks like with the texture. And what do you think of the color?
Me? I mean, it's not a color I prefer, but it's her choice.
What do you
It's
think
not
of
ugly,
this?
it's pretty.
What do you think of this light?
It's a little light.
Right? It's a little light. And here we have painting of Betty's Blue Room Day 2. Very colorful.
Can't put this light up unless you got it parked.
Painting the Blue Room Day 2.
The blue room. The blue room.
It's a blue room.
It's a blue room?
Is my hair blue again?
No.
That was a lot.
Do you like the blue room, babe? do you like the blue room, Dad?
It's blue. No, it's a nice blue. It's just a lot of it.
It's just a lot.
It's her choice. She loves it.
Yes, it's her choice.
Do you like the blue room, Mom?
Yeah, for a one wall.
It's kind of bubblegum blue is what I call it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's not what you said earlier.
Oh yeah. You guys did.
You said it's having a boy blue.
Or yeah. Well, it reminds me of, oh, we're having a boy.
Reminds me of cotton
No, she's
candy.
not having a boy. It's just the color she loves. Alright everybody, it's Editing Lyman here. If you're enjoying watching Betty's home come back to life, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. A lot of people who watch these videos aren't subscribed yet, and every single one helps keeps this project moving forward. You can scan the QR code on the screen right now and it'll take you straight to the subscribe button. We're getting really close to 10,000 subscribers, and that milestone would mean a lot to us and our family and to Betty. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Okay, so most of Betty's room has been painted. Of course, the ceiling's been done already, and we've got the light up too. So working from the top down like you would normally, ceiling painted. The light she got at the thrift store for really cheap is put up. And then of course, 3 of her walls are the blue choice she's chosen for her bedroom. We're still working on the mud in here. We're on layer number 2. Being this much smaller room, it is going way faster than the rest of the house, of course. And then, of course, working from the ceiling down in the living room and kitchen area, we've got everything on this ceiling has been primed and painted. And then, of course, we've got everything on the ceiling that's been primed and painted. And my dad has been working on getting these lights up. So there's one she got on thrift really cheap. The bulbs are the colors that they are right now. I don't understand that. It's just whatever they are. And then that one that's gonna go over the sink. So some pretty nice lights actually. She got them really cheap. And then of course, we've got 2 layers of paint on the ceiling. So the day before yesterday and then yesterday evening, we wrapped up all of the ceiling paint. And we now have 2 layers of primer on all of the main walls in the living room and kitchen area, which we're gonna start preparing that for paint soon too. So, I mean, we're picking up speed really quickly compared to what it was when we were just doing the drywall. So just step by step, little by little, we're getting there. Hopefully before the end of the next week, we'll start to see some color pop up in here. Nothing wrong with just white walls, but she wants some color. She's lived in white walled locations for years and years and years. So I don't blame her. I'd want a little color too. But keep up. We're just moving through little by little.
We're trying to figure out how much we're gonna need.
Bring that switch on right
Turn your switch on.
We're just wandering around with the pouring.
That's dusty. We didn't dust it. You can dust it.
See, my shoes are right here.
Does this one turn on too?
Oh yeah.
I did such a good job digging them out. Love it. Love it.
Habitat lights.
Yep. Perfect. Perfect
Ceilings
area
are
for
done.
you to be able to read. Ceilings are painted white. They're
Really?
done. All the way through.
Down by the back door.
I know. I know. I feel like I'm in a whole different place. I got walls in my bathroom. Woo!
Yeah, almost done.
Almost done with that. Okay. This is the surprise.
Sure.
Which way we're going here?
Push it. Remember?
It's good. Oh, it got caught on something on the ground. That's why. I like it. Oh, it's pretty. I like it.
Whoa, you like
Calming.
mom?
Yeah, and I think that one
That's
does
cool.
too.
I haven't seen that
My
before.
other habitat for humanity light.
Kind of matches the
Really?
kitchen one.
It does, doesn't it?
I like
It's,
it.
it's not a blue light.
Yeah.
This is
Would
definitely
you like
a
it
you
now?
color.
What?
This is definitely a you color.
Yeah, right?
I like it.
It's a pretty color. I like it. I don't think it's too bright.
It's a
I
pretty
can see
color.
why you would say maybe an accent wall would be a beneficial thing to have, and it looks good with white. Really, I think it looks really good with the white ceiling.
I think it seems brighter blue in the sunshine.
No, this is
Yeah,
your
turn the
option.
sunlight
Oh, I
on.
can't wait to see.
Plug in the sunlight.
You have an option here, or if you don't want an accent wall, you'll need to get another gallon of this.
Oh,
wow.
I like it.
Sunlight.
I like it.
Sunlight.
It's pretty. No,
This
I
is
like
literally what it looks like when the
Okay,
sun's
you didn't
coming
see
through.
the alley's gone, like, you know, a lot of.
it. No, I
It is-
like
It's
it.
really good, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's what
kind
it
of
looks
like
like.
reminds me of the sky.
Okay, now this is your options.
Lots of things have been French.
Honey, will you help me? Now, this is what I picked out the other day.
Because this trim for, no, put it up here. That's that's the trim. It's really reasonable. Come in and up here. You know, it'll be up against your blue wall up here. Do you like this kind? Go ahead. You do it against your blue. Honey, will you push it up? Just easy. It'll be hooked in. This is only primed. It needs to be painted.
Brings it together nicely.
Or
That's called cove.
it's called
This is
cove, and this is
quarter
quarter round. This is
Okay.
what we had at our house. Just
Right.
picture it white, because. Go ahead, dear.
This old piece.
A quarter round is usually standard, but I like. Just depends on, and you'd find that in your corners too, the stuff where your color of paint was. It wouldn't go into those corners, BJ.
Yeah.
It only separates the.
It's not like you have to answer right now, but we need to know.
It's okay. Let's put the other one back up.
I think that's a daintier one, but I don't know. It's so hard.
It's 11/16. We're both wrong.
It gives it an indent look. Like instead of out, it goes
Just call it
in.
3/4.
That's
Okay, what's the
Basically what it
majority
is.
vote? Because I'm being
Probably what
indecisive.
they're selling.
I like that one, Mom.
okay. Yeah,
You could
which
ask
one's
YouTube.
Which one do you two like?
Do you want YouTube to pick?
Oh, YouTube,
Yes.
help me decide. decide. I really am struggling here. I think I like them both.
So she's got to pick some trim that goes from the ceiling to
Maybe
the
we should have
wall.
painted this white.
I know. It's 'cause
Here she's got a cove,
Compare.
which is basically an inside corner type of setup.
Who's in her light?
I'm gonna hold the light up.
I can't hold both.
I'm gonna hold the light.
There. Do it again.
Here she's got,
That's not white. It's gonna be white.
and here's a quarter round. Of course, it's ugly, a used piece, so it would be new.
White.
But
That would be white.
What looks nicer? Majority rule will help me decide what I want to do because I can't decide right now. I like them both.
you got a few weeks to figure it out. Couple
Guys,
weeks.
let me
No,
know.
I'm gonna pick it up this week.
I
to
will
finish
go
off
with
the
majority
bedroom.
rule.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Like this one.
And then what, you're gonna go white there?
Yeah, I'm sticking. I think I want to stay with white on that side. I like the white with the blue. It kind of makes me feel like open sky, kind of. And my goal was to have a calming sensation in my bedroom. You know, dark. You know, different colors make you react differently. Like it can work with your emotions, but also like the bluer, cooler tones are cooler in the summer. Warmer tones feel warmer in the summer. You know, so I wanted to stick with.
And your windows east and south,
Yeah.
so you'll be getting lots of sun.
Yeah, so I do like the white with it. It kind of makes me think of sky and clouds, but and there'll be of course stuff up that you won't only see flat blue walls with nothing on them. There'll be stuff. But this is my bedroom.
You know what's next. Everyone loves sanding. That's a lie. I hate sanding. I should have worn a mask. Okay, well, I finally reached that special point we've all been waiting for. This room was pretty simple, although the lines were factory joints, not butt joints. So they were easy to take care of, flatten out, no problem at all. Now we finally get a texture, but before I do, I gotta cover up a few things. Some switches, outlets, and then this window, just because we don't want to do more cleaning than we have to. And probably the little bitty fancy new light that's up there. That way, I don't end up with texture on something I don't want it on. So we'll get that handled real quick, and then it'll be finally time to texture the last area in the whole house. Had to be a lot more creative than we were the first go around, just kind of slapping the paper across, but this is some of the stuff that we didn't show you before. It's just this never-ending tape everything up, sand, get it all smooth, just a lot of prep work, just even to get ready for texture. In fact, I think I actually spend more time prepping for the texture. We had more time involved prepping for the texture than we did of actually putting the texture onto the walls. Okay, texture is something I've definitely done before in the past, both when I worked for Marlette as well as my daughter's house, several other small projects, and just a never-ending supply of patches in my rental maintenance job. It's a very messy task, but actually very simple. Air compressor and a decent texture gun. Even those $50 and $35 ones from Amazon can do a small room like this just fine. But it's simple. We're using a USG pre-mixed texture, so that's already mixed. So all you gotta do is add about half a gallon of water to the entirety of it, mix it with a good mixer and a drill, and then it is just ready. It is between that pancake batter and thick paint setting, and then on the wall it goes. Now if you're going to do Now, if you're going to do orange peel and different kinds of textures, you're going to have to fiddle-faddle around and test it on pieces of cardboard or something like that. But in a case like ours, we're doing knockdown, so it's going to be the largest of the splatter design, and then you let it sit 15 to 20 minutes and you knock it down. Simple task, all in all. It's an extra step compared to just walking away from orange peel, but overall, it is seriously a DIY thing to do the texture portion. They even have battery-powered and electric guns. I've never really tested those or used those before. I prefer just the good old-fashioned use a hopper and air. So I'm going to give it a test over here where we know we're not going to be exposed. Make sure the gun is shooting the way I prefer it. And then away we go. Okay, make sure everything's where I like it. Get some texture on. For a while. It's got about 15-20 minutes to set down, then we can knock it down. Then if we don't like it, one thing you can do with knockdown, you can come back after and put a lighter layer over top, basically doubling layers. I've only seen this done a few times and I've only had to do it one time, but it turned out even nicer. Now we got the part that's left. So it's been about 15-20 minutes. It's still a little bit shiny, and I tested it down behind the cabinet where we know it won't be seen. So it is still a little squishy, but it's just right at that point where we can start knocking it down. Now I'm just going to knock it down with this cheap 6-inch plastic piece. They make big fat wings, they make big wide wings, they make small 7 and 10 inchers, just all sorts of different sizes to do this. One of the things you do want to do when you're doing it, so you'd wipe an area, lift off carefully, and then wipe your trowel off, and then go again, if you'd like, do some overlapping, go again, but then also so that you don't get a bunch of directional look to it, pull across in different directions. That way there's no consistent pattern. And so, thinking about everything we drywalled in this house, we did this to the entire home. So of course, it definitely took us several weeks to get this done. And this being the last room, it's like a minor victory. A little something that was in the mud there. Anyway, so where was I? Yeah, getting to this point, it's like a small victory. We're absolutely proud of the work we've done, what we accomplished, but we had to push ourselves there during some of that drywall finishing work because none of us are professional drywall finishers. I've probably got the most amount of experience with it, and even I'm not a finisher, but I had all the basics down. But when you're trying to teach the basics to everybody, you just can't be there the whole time. And so you come in and you see things, maybe get a little frustrated or just go, oh gosh, we got more work to do, see the progress and it's great, and then you come back and it's not top quality, and so you're missing a little something, and it just took forever. So we kind of got a little Debbie Downer on it and took advantage of the Valentine's weekend and my mom's birthday and stuff, and just decided, you know what, we need a break. We've been at this for months. Nothing wrong, taking a breather, several days here and there, and just didn't put as much focus in it, and just kind of did it slowly and carefully so that nobody lost their minds. And I can say we're all very happy with how this product has turned out. Okay, now I'm just going to double check everything, make sure nothing got missed. Smash anything down, real careful like, kind of do some different directions if I can, like this. So nobody got missed over here. Kind of a different look there. Put some bigger and smaller, I like it. It's one thing Betty liked. She kind of liked the mix and match. It's big here and small there. It really gave it a whole different character. It reminds me a ton of what stucco would look like. Of course, that's the basics of the drywall in the room and what we did in the whole house. Just never ending, it felt like. But we ended up making it there. And of course, now my sister's super excited because she started priming everything. Painting is begun, and it's awesome for her. She's never actually gotten to paint her own place before, so this is truly something different for her. She gets to literally put more style into her home than she ever has in an apartment or rental she's had before. You know, and even though this is just a mobile home, and of course we're bringing it up to where it looks like a brand new manufactured dwelling, it's her first home. She owns it free and clear. So super exciting. So all this work for her and the girls, and space rent here is less than, I think it's what, $470 a month, which includes water, sewer, and garbage, and irrigation for your lawns. So it's just a huge money saving opportunity for her and her 5-year plan, where she lives here 5 years, puts away some money, gets herself better on her feet, and then goes and buys herself a quaint little small house somewhere to make herself happy. But who knows, she might stay here forever because she doesn't know. She really likes it. She's putting her heart into this place. Okay, there we go. She's got the knockdown texture she wanted. Looks pretty good. There's one last step to this knockdown texture. Before you would prime it with a PVA primer once or twice, you actually want to use a nice sander, 180, 220 grit, and just very gently wipe it over the surface. It'll knock down any really small lines and nubs that might be on there. It's going to make your paint so much smoother. I didn't make everybody aware of this before they started Betty's room, and so the first 2 walls she ended up not having that done before she primed, and you can feel it, and it's got these bumpies all over it. And I knew this, but I just didn't inform them ahead of time, so they were just so excited to get moving that it happened. So you could totally feel the difference. We ended up knocking it off of the PVA before we did the second coat anyway. It's fine, and it's all better now. But yeah, you want to take the light sander and just barely go over each inch of the surface. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but it sure felt like a lot happened this week to really change the look of this home. Let's go ahead and recap some of it real quick. The ceiling is finished and painted to the point where Dad went ahead and started putting up lights. This is the lighting for her kitchen. Now, all we did was prime the kitchen walls because it's mostly going to be cabinets from there all the way to here with countertops. And there's going to be a lot of tile. All the rest of the house is 100% primed or painted. All the ceilings throughout the whole home have been painted and look so much better already. Utility room, hallway, living room, kitchen still need paint. This is the Gerber's purple room. I guess it's called purple plum or plum purple. Kind of like I said, I'm a guy, there's only like 13 colors. I just say it's purple. Now in here, we're gonna set up some shelving. And of course, this is gonna be the closet. I also know my mom has a planned project to salvage at least 3 and possibly 4 of these bedroom doors. So she's gonna work with my sister on redoing them, painting them, filling the holes, and really changing the look. That's gonna be awesome. Then of course we've got my sister Betty's room. It is an ocean blue type of color. Really calming, she says. I just kind of say it's baby blue. They were actually able to finish over to there. And then she's just gonna go with white for the 3rd wall and white for the spot where and then she's just gonna go with white with the spot where the electric main panel is. Now, the bathroom, it's its own thing. It's got this green color here, which tells me we're gonna have some kind of green tiled tub surround, which that's gonna be beautiful. And then 2 white walls. Dad went ahead and got the fixtures up in here. Of course, that one's been up for a while and prepared. Now this ceiling you see above me, it's going to have a beadboard look from one end to the other, something she's chosen. And it's actually going to be a PVC product, so it never needs painted. You don't have to worry about it rotting, any of that kind of stuff. Actually really good for moisture, wet areas, stuff like that. So that's gonna be going up real soon. And it's time to go ahead and complete this little wall and get this all done and get that plumbed outside. So the next video, that's one of the things you're gonna see. We're gonna get this all hooked up so that the duct goes out. We're gonna get the tub set in place, but before we get the tub set in place, let me show you a sneak peek. There's some flooring that's gotta go down. There's some flooring that's gotta go down because we want the flooring to go under the tub. Just kind of a safety thing for water. That's a waterproof LVP type of flooring. So I'll be getting this room done basically next video. We're gonna start working on this and seeing the bathroom come together, which will be great because we all have to go elsewhere when it's time to go to the bathroom. And then of course, Betty is still working on the paint stuff. I do believe within the next couple of days, she's gonna go get all of her main color of paint. The texture turned out just wonderfully. So of course, if there went another week, and as we wrap up another week, we wanna thank you for taking the time to watch the video and for giving us all the support and blessings you have sent us. It's just been truly amazing, this journey so far, helping my sister and doing it all with the family. That's what truly makes this one, is doing it with my mom and my dad and my sister. You know, hitting pause on our personal home renovation to get this done for my sister was worth every moment so far. She's learned a lot. My parents have just been exhausted and tired, but they're the whole way to support her. And I've been there doing every bit that I possibly can to make this happen for her. This is her first home. It's a mobile home, but it's a gorgeous mobile home now. We're just getting closer and closer to it being a top quality mobile home that you wouldn't even recognize the inside. Basically, everything's new, as you've all said before. So thank you for taking the time to watch and stick around this long. And while you're out there, remember to tell yourself, I can fix that.